Hello everyone and welcome to this next episode in Monsters That Love You Too. And I keep expecting us to age up quick, but we're in chapter 4. We're an adolescent. We're part of what's his name's gang in the Hammers. I have managed to get the docility and malice down, so I'm absolutely fine with that. Okay, forage for food. Join Sluggoth and visit some farmers. Weren't we just with Sluggoth? Yeah. Let's visit some farmers. Wonder what the farmers are gonna think of us. The trough is as soggy as ever, though this little patch smells slightly nicer than most. The moist ground has a rich, earthy stink to it. You see these monsters? I broke their spirits myself. Two filthy adolescents look up as you approach. One of them sighs sadly as he sees Sluggoth. The farmer's gaze shifts to you. His eyes go wide in recognition. Huh? The little farmer bolts. What? Get it. You take 3 long strides and catch Utz. I remember Utz. This is the monster who tried to sell you to Sluggoth when you were a newborn. Utz is an adolescent now. He looks weak. Weaker than he tried to keep a rock. Utz rolls himself into a ball. Please pity Ut. Ut is just a farmer now, please. Oh, I do want some malice. Oh. Be the better monster. You show an impressive level of restraint. Sluggoth doesn't seem to be impressed, though. The other farmer sighs. He cries more than he farms, Sluggoth. He cries more than he farms, sir. Sluggoth is standing behind you now. He feels his hot breath on the back of your head. How did he do that without my hearing him? Perhaps it's just the softness of the ground. Sluggoth puts one paw on your shoulder and leans past you. His teeth are almost touching your left eye. You flinch a bit as the teeth move. Remind this one who's in charge. Just point at Sluggoth. Sluggoth just stares at you. Idiot. Anyway, you're not wrong. It's me. I'm in charge. Me. Anyway, Urt wanted to join me. Remember how I said you're the worst, Puddlebrains? Shrug. Sluggoth casually swats you into the mud. Urt wasn't good enough to be the worst. He couldn't even lie convincingly to that stupid elder. So he farms now. He hates farming. But he hates being killed even more. Glump raises one paw and takes a deep, ragged breath. Sluggoth, sir? Urt's worse than useless here. Why don't you kill him? I would have more food to give you if you did. I say he lives for now. And I said he farms forever. You questioning my orders? Glump shakes his head and backs away. Okay, we're done here. Get the stuff. Let's get back to the lair. Under Sluggoth's supervision, you gather up a basket of pungent herbs. You haul the basket back to the lair. Oh, we do need some brains. Lie down and have a little nap instead. Excellent, we needed that brains. Zzz. Let's go get some food. Forage for food in the meadow. You check the usual bushes, but there's no eyeberries glowing on them, and it looks like someone has picked them recently. Passing between 2 big rocks, you encounter yourself. Your hide prickles at the weird sight, and you raise your claws involuntarily. Stay calm and wave hello. The monster waves back a perfect reflection of your own gesture. Smaller paws, though. Rancid's paws. Without you, things are duller. Linditi has no ideas. Ruck doesn't want to fight. And Gory is talking to rocks. Aww. No. Keep myself still and listen politely. The other monster nods at your display of self-control. But I still think about things. I've been thinking about this. When you scared Gory, you look like this. They reach up and roar, limbs grasping the air. Just like that. I apologize and promise never to do that again. Rancid cocks their head to the side but says nothing. They step forward, mimicking your natural gait, then another step, another. Meet Rancid halfway. Oh. Yeah. Step by step, you and Rancid come closer. Rancid reaches out a paw. There's something in it, a red flower. It smells delicious. It's all you can do not to snap it up instantly. Found this, saving it for Kotiri to soothe everyone's aches and hunger. Leave the flower for my friends to share. You reach out and close Rancid's paw around the red flower. Rancid looks at you a moment, then lowers their paw. If you can control yourself, come to the crack in the wall. Linjiti needs you. Ruck needs you. Gory needs to talk to someone who's not a rock. I need you too. Rancid turns and runs. 2 steps, 3, and a jump. They turn and stretch, vanishing along the thickest part of the eyeberry bushes. You are alone in the clearing. Wait, we can... Oh, okay, we should eat first, anyway. Go see what's going on at the dining hall. I'm like, we can't go see our friends? We should eat first. Something seems different about the dining hall today. The crowd already inside seems agitated. The hammers line up under Sluggoth's watchful eye. He steps away from the table, revealing less food than usual. Restrain myself? You gather your self-control and tamp down the greedy impulse. What gives, boss? Who didn't do their share of the foraging? Sluggoth stares at Pabalot until the smaller monster crouches down in submission. Just wait. The tree of the hammers must be watered from time to time with the slime of the weak. So, no line today. Who's the strongest? Let's find out. He turns and walks out of the room, leaving the table unguarded. Monsters claw and bite and kick at each other. For one brief moment, everyone's too busy fighting over the food to actually get to the food. Push and shove and kick all and punch and eat all the things. You force your way forward. But nobody's cooperating, not even Snuggle and Gorogo. You eat a double paw full of beetles, a dripping pile of shell fungus, and 3 kinds of berries. As Clot throws beriberi over your head, you bend down and suck up a small cluster of worms before they can ride to safety. Pabalot strangles Joel, who strangles Gorogo, who kicks Pabalot in the belly. Ignoring them, you fill your own belly with a few last sticky leaves. You totter back, leaving less than a single mouthful for the rest of the gang. Unnoticed in the chaotic melee, you stagger away and collapse in a corner. Zzz. After a meal like that, you get a good nap. But we're not actually getting enough in the way of, brains. Visit the pasture again. Sure. You don't see any guards today, just 3 half-metered adults sitting quietly. And there's food. It's strange black paste. It smells filling. One mostly dissolved adult looks directly at you. Here to steal? A bubble rises from her back. Pop. I don't care. Stay a bit and I'll tell you a secret. After speaking those words, she has to stop and catch her breath. Don't steal anything just yet. Glue oozes down a shallow slope among the jutting rocks. Once I'd have broken you in two with one paw. She looks at what's left of her arms. Glue struggles to move up a flight of broken stone stairs. Your monstrous instincts rise up. It would be so easy to torment such a slow, weak creature. Do nothing. Glue stumbles and oozes onward. The vat soon comes into view. A guard stands up, but Glue makes a shooing gesture at him. Whatever. On the wildest walkway, Glue pauses. It's about food. Herbs. I never ate the right herbs. Grotex works. You need the right ones to survive to become an elder. She wheezes and bubbles, trying to get out a few more words. Listen closely and pay careful attention. Twice as much blue moss as black fern. The old adult's information calls up memories. You're not sure where. Something about a concoction of some kind. It's all I know, and it wasn't enough. Glue hesitates for a moment. The sight of her makes your throat clench and your lips pull away from your teeth. Keep it to myself. Glue lets herself fall into the vat. The adult disintegrates. Within a few moments, you can barely tell where she fell. A few teeth and claws drift to the bottom of the vat. Hey, you, did she say something about herbs? The guard flexes his claws, standing between you and the only escape route. He holds his spear casually, but the metal part is orientated in your direction. Why don't you tell me exactly what she said? Oh, we're almost out. He leans forward and the spear is now even closer to your face. Make up a wild story instead of telling him the truth. You cast about and come up with a story about how eating rocks as secrets of becoming an elder. The bigger the better, with every meal. The guard nods and smiles. Rocks with every meal? Interesting, I'll try it. Elder Grotux says one monster can keep a secret if all the other monsters are dead. Or was it 2 can keep one secret if there are 3 dead secrets? The guard scratches his head, shrugs, and raises his spear. Well, you can't be too careful. He swings his spear close to your neck as he hops onto the rim of the vat. Oh, I wish I had a brain now. Fight him. We haven't had a fight for a while. Okay. The guard brandishes his metal spear. He grins and waits for you to make a move. Dodge and weave past the spear claw. You almost make it, but he twists the spear and you have to jump back. The guard lowers the tip of the spear and scrapes it back and forth on the walkway. Jump over the spear, kick him into the vat. The guard brings his spear up and you barely avoid being skewered. The guard backs off, still blocking your escape route, and howls a cry of alarm. Splash some vat slime in his face. It only takes a moment to wipe it clear. Not long enough for you to escape, but long enough to slash his arm. Guard loses 5 health. The guard scrapes the walkway again as the other monsters howl in answer to his cry. Charge straight at him. I lost 11 health. The only reason he doesn't kill you outright is that he wasn't expecting something so obvious. Jab. The guard advances on you, spear held at chest level. He's not really tired now. Slap the spear aside and rush him. He manages to keep control of the spear, but you slam him with your head. Guard loses 5 health. The guard scrambles away from you, shocked at this turn of events, but more guards are coming. Take a bite of him before they arrive. Chomp, he's too weak to resist. Quite restorative. You escape before the other guards catch sight of you. Marlo, what's going on? What was that noise? I don't want to talk about it. We got some brains back. Go with Snuggle and Gorogo to collect tribute. A shallow rise marks the place where 3 little slime farms come together. 5 farmers wait for you beside a high stack of crude baskets. The baskets variously drip and ooze and just sit there. Stand there looking tough. The farmers shuffle a little farther out of your reach. Hail, Sluggoth the Mighty. All hail. Where is he? Be nice and friendly for now. The farmer smiles weakly up at you. It's just us today. Sluggoth doesn't need to do everything himself. You 3 can't carry all this tribute. We'll keep some, for later. Lay back and let Snuggle handle it. We'll hurt you, and then we'll take even more. We'll break your rakes too. I like breaking rakes. Our rakes? That's the last straw. Everyone, it's time to fight back. Several farmers have drawn closer while you weren't looking. Let it happen. Snuggle slashes a wren with her claws. A wren's partner tries to help, but Gorogo kicks him in the mud. The other farmers flee. Oh no, now we have to carry all this heavy stuff ourselves. Gorogo kneels on the fallen farmer, whispering things to him, nasty things. Gorogo sees you looking at him, shrugs and stands up. What's your idea, Big Shot? How can we move all this stuff? Gorogo hits the farmer one more time. Not like this guy's gonna be any help for a while. You notice that Snuggle and Gorogo are both drooling as they look down at the fallen farmer. Snuggle's stomach growls. Round up the farmers who fled and make them carry the food back to the lair. You move quickly and decisively, giving the farmers no choice. Snuggle and Gorogo gloat, following your lead. 4 farmers take most of the load while you, Snuggle and Gorogo carry a single basket each. Snuggle and Gorogo make jokes about the farmers the whole way back. Some of them are almost funny. As soon as you're in sight of the hammer lair, you let the farmers run back to the relative safety of the trough. You deliver the food to the dining hall and have a short nap. This was hard work. Now we're at the lair. We're getting our brains back. Have an interesting dream. Yes. In your dream, everything is green. Green light the plants roaming the world's edge. If you can look up, you can see the ring of leaves circling the sky. It looks like a monster's eye. In your dream, a monster screams as the ground trembles. It's a Gratrak. As you dream, you bend, twist. Oh, okay, we got some stuff there, and we max stuff. Grow, wake up. Your body doesn't fit you anymore. The limbs are too long, the hide is too thick, everything feels wrong. Stretch with great vigor. You carefully stretch your limbs, examining the contours of your new form. Gang members in the little room that seemed much bigger when you went to sleep startle awake. Joel points a tendril at you and shouts. Cloaked holds up his claws not to attack, but to shield himself. Ignore their panic. You let them be afraid while you think about what you've become. All this thinking contorts and firms up your changed brain. Shigar runs out the door, followed by Berry and Verdok. You cowards, wait for me! Snuggle tries to hide behind Gorogo, who's already trying to hide behind her. They both end up piled together in a corner. Sluggoth strides into the room a few minutes later, rubbing sleep from his eyes. An intruder? No. It's you. We're an adult, aren't we? We are going to stare down at Sluggoth. Sluggoth looks at you, clenching his paws into fists, and turns away with a snarl. The other hammers cringe and stare. Even the ones who fled come back and stand in the corner watching. You've grown quickly. He looks to one side, then the other, considering you. This only makes you more useful to me. You'd like to be useful, wouldn't you? You'd like to help me achieve my destiny? Snuggle stands up, dusting herself off. Her eye focuses on Sluggoth, then moves to watch your face. Everyone is looking at your face now. Sluggoth steps closer to you. He's the biggest adolescent in the shops, and he barely comes up to your shoulder. I bet I know what you're thinking. You think you can beat me now, don't you? Of course that's what I'm thinking. Sluggoth chuckles. If you can beat me, every hammer here will turn on me and make you boss. If not, you will bow to me. And when I'm ready, you're going to help me destroy Atrus's coop. Sluggoth packs a fur on his chest. The gesture seems familiar. Sluggoth attacks. Okay, I have more health. Excellent. Sluggoth rummages around under the thick fur on his chest, grinning. Smash him. You clout Sluggoth in the head. He takes a hit and grunts, but he's smiling. Sluggoth loses 11 health. Sluggoth draws an object from under his fur, a picture. Focus on Sluggoth, don't get distracted. You manage not to look directly at the picture, but only for a moment, and then the half-face in the picture is human, a soft eye, fangless mouth, unblemished skin, and green black hair. I wonder who that guy is. Wait, that's not fair. You can't even complain out loud, then Sluggoth thumps you again and again, and you can't move to defend yourself. Lose 40 health? What? Sluggoth nods to himself, satisfied. The other monsters are on their knees or back, staring at the picture along with you. The powerful need troubles your heart, a sense of longing. Aw, man! Even if I was all full up, if I was full up, I would. Damn it! The half-face of human excites you, but also calms you. The picture brings bliss. Sluggoth takes the picture away. You slump down. I've seen you fight Salt and Slime. I've fought you before. You have tricks, brains. But I guess you now know you're not the only one who can fight smart. And let's face it, I'm the smartest one there is. Sluggoth taps his head with one claw and turns to grin at everyone in the room. In a few weeks, I'll lead the entire gang against the coop. Then I may let you see it again. Sluggoth tucks the human image away. The picture's abrupt absence carves a slice out of your heart. You feel empty. Hate Sluggoth with all my might. Grr, the other hammers flinch away from you in fear. Sluggoth just smiles again. Still, it felt good to let that out. You feel a moment of clarity. Nobody bothers you while your flesh heals. Your mind and spirit get no rest. I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. So, if you made it this far, and enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Feel free to leave a comment, as I do read each and every single one. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!